FMR 101.3.
Good morning. Welcome to Talking Movies. I'm Spling. This week we're talking about a thought-provoking and soulful drama, a charming romance comedy drama, and an indie music romance drama. Starting off with a new release, The Intern. Seizing an opportunity to get back in the game, a 70-year-old widower becomes a senior intern at an online fashion site. It's from writer-director Nancy Meyers and stars Robert De Niro, Anne Hathaway, and Rene Russo. Robert De Niro is in his 70s. It's hard to believe it's the same guy from Taxi Driver in the 70s. While a Hollywood veteran, De Niro is discovering roles and collaborators he never dared imagine. Nancy Meyers has a knack for crowd-pleasing romance comedy dramas. Something's Gotta Give, It's Complicated, What Women Want, and The Holiday. And she hasn't lost her touch in her latest effort, making sense of the Facebook generation with the help of an old-school gentleman who seems out of place at first. The Intern is an inspirational drama and a light-hearted comedy as age and beauty try to walk through the door simultaneously. We watch as a budding relationship develops between an angelic De Niro and a go-getting Hathaway. While Myers deals with contemporary gender roles in a fresh and compelling manner, you get the impression there's a message we're meant to be taking away. Retired but inspired. Marry your job for better or worse. The morality does get a bit cloudy as The Intern comes into land. At 2 hours, the flight is a little long, but consistently entertaining and mostly enjoyable. The message may be lost in translation, but the fine performances, charming ensemble of actors, good-natured comedy, and touching interpersonal drama chalk up yet another win for Myers. I gave that one a solid 7 on the Splingometer. Then moving on to a film currently on circuit, The End of the Tour. The story of a 5-day interview between a Rolling Stone reporter and an acclaimed novelist, which took place right after the 1996 publication of his groundbreaking epic novel. It's from director James Ponsoldt and stars Jason Segel, Jesse Eisenberg, and Joan Cusack. We're talking about acclaimed author David Foster Wallace and Rolling Stone journalist David Lipsky, the subjects of this interview drama. Jason Segel plays Wallace and Eisenberg Lipsky, as the two engender a complex interviewer-interviewee relationship which forms the crux of this introspective drama. Their performances flow with the offhanded and spontaneous feel of the script, which crackles with humor and unconventional wisdom. We're seeing the world through the eyes of an envious journalist as the two gel and clash over 5 days. The on-the-road interview rambles along as they move from the author's home to the road and hotels on the last stage of his book tour. The film is supplanted in the past and replayed as a retrospective from Lipsky's point of view. Just like the Rolling Stones' choice to interview a writer, a rare occurrence, it's not a fancy concept drama, but one that relies on two excellent co-lead performances, offbeat comedy, and inspiring sentiment around life, fame, addiction, and what makes us lonely. The End of the Tour has a haunting, restless spirit and draws you in with a fly-on-the-wall investigation into the paradoxical nature of talent and fame. I gave this one an excellent 8 on the Splingometer. Then moving on to a rental and another Anne Hathaway film, Song 1. A young woman strikes up a relationship with her ailing brother's favorite musician. It's from writer-director Kate Barker Froyland and stars Anne Hathaway, Johnny Flynn, and Mary Steenburgen. What happens when you blend the indie music scene with a coma? Unfortunately, the answer is Song 1, and while thankfully most of the coma drama happens on screen and in a hospital, this film is a bland misfire. It's a case of refurbishing a much better movie concept. Once told the story of a musician and immigrant in Dublin whose chance meeting and musical abilities created a heartwarming and stirring romance drama and musical version of Before Sunrise. The spirit of Once was carried by the director into the reimagined American version, Begin Again. Unfortunately, Song 1 pales in comparison. Anne Hathaway is a talented actress, but despite a good supporting cast, unconventional music and style, it comes across as a cheap knockoff of Once, repositioning the story from the immigrant's perspective and incorporating the melodrama of a brother in a coma to throw off the sniffer dogs. It doesn't sit well, and while not having seen once would make it seem more original, the film is sluggish and on the cusp of feeling forced and superficial. You never truly connect with the characters, and besides some reunion, not much really happens. I gave this one a flat 5 on the Splingometer. So, just to wrap up, The Intern, a charming ensemble, power, entertaining office comedy and touching family drama, a solid 7. The End of the Tour, 2 excellent performances and a smart, thought-provoking script compel this unconventional drama, an excellent 8. And then Song 1. A good cast struggle to lift an uninspired indie music romance drama, a flat 5. For more movie reviews, interviews, and features, visit spling.co.za or spling.mobi on the go. And remember, don't wing it, spling it.
FMR